Hey there viewers, Assalamualaikum. In this video, we would like to talk about the multinational company, which is Xiaomi Corporation, on how they do in the global market. But before we proceed, we would like to introduce ourselves. I am Chumi.
And my name is Shaz.
My name is Idris.
My name is Adam.
Alright, let's move to the first segment.
Woo!
Okay, for the first segment, we're gonna talk about introduction of Xiaomi Corporation. In this segment, we will present background of Xiaomi Corporation, history of establishment, achievement of Xiaomi Corporation, and nature of its business. Okay, I will start with background of Xiaomi Corporation. Xiaomi Corporation is one of the Chinese electronic company headquartered in Beijing. This mobile phone manufacturer started its operation in 2010 with a budget phone targeting an emerging economies such as Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. Xiaomi is currently employing thousands of staff across Asia. Next, Chumi will explain about history of Xiaomi Corporation.
For your information, Xiaomi was founded in 2010 by a 7 brilliant man, and one of the founders is a serial entrepreneur, which is Lei Jun. And among all the partners, they have years of experience and also has been recognized by the global technologies companies such as Google, Microsoft, Motorola, and more. And Xiaomi's product was very influenced by the Apple's product, which they have very much similarity in their products with the Apple's product. And in fact, Xiaomi CEO was influenced by the late Apple's Steve Jobs. Moreover, Xiaomi is growing at a rapid rate. In 2014, they have sold 61.12 million handsets, and they already launched their product in Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and more.
Okay, thank you for your history of establishment of Xiaomi Corporation. Now I will explain the achievement of Xiaomi Corporation. Xiaomi has made a name for itself by selling iPhone-like gear for almost a third price of the Apple product itself. The company is managing to sell millions of phones and is already kicking off a global economy. Consumers are looking for fast-paced high devices, and Xiaomi is capable to provide such products at a lower price. There are 41 countries that Xiaomi have penetrated the international market. There are 400 plus retail stores worldwide. For your information, 32 cities in Malaysia that Xiaomi has established their numerous retail stores. Okay, now I will talk about their recognition and awards. Xiaomi has managed to obtain all kinds of awards because of their enormous quality of their products and their impressive services. On 2018 November 28, Xiaomi Group won the first place in China's Quality Technology Award, courtesy of Chinese Association for Quality. This is the most prestigious prize in the technological quality in China. Many companies participated, but in the end, only 5 won for the first prize, and Xiaomi is the first and only internet company to obtain the honor. Okay, Xiaomi had an amazing year of outstanding performance in 2017. Xiaomi became the #1 brand of India. So here are some milestones achieved by Xiaomi in 2017 and on global note too. Okay, for the first achievement, Xiaomi ranks among world's most innovative companies for 2017 by Fast Company. Xiaomi has earned the number 13th spot in Fast Company's top 15 most innovative companies to the world. Next, Xiaomi beats Samsung, Apple as India's most preferred smartphone brand. As in 2017, Xiaomi has emerged as one of the most popular brands in India, outranking the rival of Samsung and Apple.
In addition, Xiaomi sold more than 1 million smartphones within 48 hours. Xiaomi sold more than 1 million smartphones within 48 hours between 20 to 22 September, which suggests that more than 300 smartphones were sold every minute. This is a significant increase from last year's festive sale celebration when Xiaomi sold more than 1 million smartphones in 18 days. We will take this opportunity to thank all Mi fans who have participated on this sale.
This is the last topic for this segment, which is nature of business for Xiaomi. Xiaomi named using a unique business model, which is the triathlon model. This model originally was comprised of 3 modules, which is hardware, software, and internet services. But in 2017, Xiaomi upgraded the module and changed the software section into internet services section and added new retail section. This triathlon model now entitles new component, which is hardware, internet services, and new retail. I will explain the first business model, which is hardware. Xiaomi provided and produced innovative, high quality, and well-designed hardware focused on exceptional user experience. These included smartphones, TVs, AI speaker, and etc. Next, which is internet services. Xiaomi provide internet services and give users a complete mobile internet experience. For example, MIUI. MIUI is smartphone users interface. Mi Life, Mi Cloud. As for Mi Cloud is cloud storage. Mi Finance, Mi Music, and as for new retail, Xiaomi has choose 2 types of retail, which is online and offline. And as for online, Xiaomi use their Mi Store, which is available in mobile app and mi.com. And for offline, Xiaomi have 400 plus worldwide retail store. That's all for segment 1. Now we will start the segment 2.
Right, thank you, Riz and Jimmy. Now we'll proceed with the second segment of the video, which is we're gonna share our findings on Xiaomi company. Right, first, I'm gonna share about the modes that the Xiaomi company used to enter the global market. Okay, so as we all know that Xiaomi is a really famous brand known worldwide, but it first entered global market since 2014. Sorry, Xiaomi market starts to enter global market with Indian market. So before they expanding their market, they have to take few steps or concerns about on how the best way to go global. Alright. So in the first concern, Xiaomi thinks that selling it direct to the end customer, but to do that they will cost a lot because they need to consider the cost of building their own factory, their own business there. So that choice is cut off. And then secondly, that of using internet, buy and sell online stuff. They have a really strict regulation in China where they can't use internet or social media freely. So there's like strict regulation that stop them from using internet as their base. So moving on to the next steps, they start off this one simple step which the Xiaomi company used until today, where they hired distributor as well as agent to distribute their product locally. Locally in the host country. For example, in India, they hire agent and distributor in India to distribute their products there. This method that used by Xiaomi company, which they hire agent and distributor, is called indirect exporting. So they use this method up to this day on how they, as one of their modes to penetrate global market. You know. So for me and Adam, continue please.
Okay, so for the distribution strategies, for host country, Xiaomi use local agent and distributors to sell their products. They will gain in-depth knowledge of the local laws and customs as their benefits. So for next, we go to home country, which is in China. They use direct selling to the consumers. What's the difference with the host country is this strategy will cut the cost of hiring local agent and distributors. So people in China will enjoy cheaper price to own a smartphone of Xiaomi or another product of Xiaomi.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, now we continue with the third findings, which is the comparison between the host countries in terms of their opportunity as well as their barriers. So I'm going to explain about India. Okay, their first country they penetrate into, India. So the opportunity is, India is called land of opportunities by entrepreneurs. Why? Because in that country they have so many problems that if you are able to make a simple solving method for them, your business is gonna be successful there. For example, in India, they are lacking on getting their hands on modern technology, for example smartphones, at very reasonable price. However, Xiaomi comes into India and provide a smartphone quality as Apple product at a more cheaper price. Okay.
So they are more attracted to Xiaomi product.
Yes, exactly. Because that is one of the reasons why. And then secondly, because they have a lot of skillful manpower there. And thirdly, because of language barrier. There's actually no language barrier because people in India actually speak and understand well English. Okay, now focusing on the trading barriers. As for trading barriers, there are actually few challenges to enter India trading market because first, Xiaomi face a fierce challenge in marketing because when they're starting, Indian people have low awareness of the brand names itself, Xiaomi, and because of that, Xiaomi have troubles to advertise their product because the India citizen doesn't understand well about the Xiaomi products. Okay, because India mind at that time they will solely focus on Apple product is the best, but as time grew, Xiaomi is known as the new Apple in India. Okay, and secondly, people in India is having hard time to believe in China product because of the typical stereotypes, and because in their heads at that time in 2014, Xiaomi is a stranger brand. Okay, it's a stranger brand.
Stranger.
Yes. Lastly, the quality problems and after sale service problem, because they are not there actually because there are no Xiaomi company in India. They cannot give like after service after buying the product services. Like for example, the phone is broken or something. Yeah, that's the last problem. Continue now.
So for trading opportunities in Malaysia, Malaysian people are more likely to buy brands that offer good features with affordable price. Besides, involving local agent and distributor will develop a better profile of the target audience. For the trading barriers in Malaysia, Malaysia's law are strict than India. Stricter, yes, stricter. The drawback of market entry in Malaysia are the potential for logistical issues, exchange rate fluctuation, trade barriers, and the expense of paying custom duties, import tax, and tariff.
For the last findings, we're going to share the issue of the multinational company in the host country. Okay. First issue that we found was issue in Brazil and Indonesia, where in 2015 and to 2016, the smartphone sales declined to rumored 41 million in 2016 from reported 70 million a year earlier. Okay, Xiaomi billionaire founder Li Jun blamed the slump on supply chain problems associated with the company's rapid growth. This forced Xiaomi to retreat from several overseas markets, including Brazil and Indonesia. There were organizational problems as well, prompting the restructuring of the smartphone hardware R&D, supply chains, and quality management teams. But perhaps the biggest source of Xiaomi trouble was its exclusive reliance on online sales. Okay, in 2014 there was no online sales, but as moving forward to 2016 to 2017, they are more exclusive towards the online sales. Okay, but however, there was a problem there, selling online with Indonesia and Brazil, which left it unable to reach million or less tech-savvy customers in China, smaller cities and rural areas. Which means in the rural areas it's getting harder to get Xiaomi phones. Okay. So Adam, continue with the second issue.
So the next issue is in Brazil.
Oh, Brazil again, eh?
Yes.
There's a lot of issue in Brazil, man.
The company said it plans to expand it to other Latin American markets soon. The company also has operation in Brazil, the homeland of its former international head, Hugo Barra. But things didn't go according to plan, and it downsized its operation there last year, following issues with taxation and manufacturing policies. Despite that setback, the company seems keen to expand in the region. So the next issue.
Thank you, Adam, for the short and briefly explained second
Oh,
issue.
don't say like that.
Okay, I will proceed with the third issue. We move on to the country of the US and Germany. Okay, the issue in United States and Germany is, if Xiaomi want to start selling phones in developed market like in United States, where patent trolls are most active. Okay, Mueller estimates that Xiaomi will have to spend at least $100 million if they want the patent litigation over approximately 2 years if it become active in the stateside, while tens of millions more if it moves into Germany, the second most expensive region for the patent litigation. Okay, Mueller has already seized big parallels between Xiaomi today and the Taiwanese smartphone maker HTC 5 years ago. Both smartphone makers were born after the Android revolution, and both have faced early patent suits from the older patent holders. That is for my third issue. Can you please continue?
For the fourth issue, it happens in India. Xiaomi facing fierce competition in India. In order to improve its competence, Xiaomi must solve the problem it faced. The brand awareness is very important for a company of opera in a new market. Although Xiaomi is very popular and sell well in China, it's stranger for overseas customer compared to Apple and Samsung, even Huawei.
Wow.
They have several reasons. Firstly, Xiaomi was founded in 2010, just 8 years old. It was young compared to other vendors. Secondly, 2 years ago, most smartphones made by Xiaomi sold in the main China didn't have brand strategy for the overseas market.
Oh, okay.
For the thirdly, the competition of smartphone industry was fierce. There's so many smartphone brands, and smartphones upgrade quickly year and year. All smartphone trends to homogeneity. If one consumer remember your brand, it needs special characteristic or have famous stars as spokesman continuity. You understand?
Yes, that's actually correct, man. They should have like spokesmen to promote their product more. Yeah. Can you please continue?
Lack of patent reserves and standard essential patent (SEP) from the statistic which state Intellectual Property Office at the PRC, the patent applied by the Xiaomi company was 7,153, but the number of Huawei's patent is 77042, and ZTE is 63707. Maybe this compartment is not fair for Xiaomi, because Huawei and ZTE Both had built up more than 30 years and their main business weren't smartphone. But from the number of patents, we can find out that Xiaomi's research and development is not enough. For quality problems and after sales service problem in Xiaomi phone forums, there are up to 6,000 problem of Xiaomi phone,
Wow, that's a lot.
which mainly include pen loss, short standby time, and unable to take pictures. This serious affect consumers' satisfaction with Xiaomi phone and to some extent influences the establishment and maintenance of its credibility.
So there were actual problem with the design itself.
Yes.
Okay.
And also more.
Now we have more issues on India. Okay, this is our fifth issue, but this is the third issue for India already. Okay, the Delhi High Court has ordered Xiaomi to help selling, advertising, manufacturing, or importing of its devices in India after Ericsson and Xiaomi. While the new development is set to jolt Xiaomi's ambitious plan for the Indian market, it has certainly brought the issue of infringement of patent technologies in India to the limelight. The reason why Ericsson filed with lawsuit against Xiaomi. Okay, so the Xiaomi product actually being temporary banned, some sort of temporary ban in India because of the lawsuit by Ericsson. That's pretty much every issue that we have here.
Hello dear viewers, I would like to conclude this video with simple conclusion. Xiaomi company as well as their products are well accepted at their home and host countries. This is proved by to this date. There are more than 40 countries that have Xiaomi products are sold excellently. Xiaomi chose most efficient and effective method to enter global market. The trading opportunities and barriers are diverse depending on the countries entered. Overall, Xiaomi is a company that is well established globally and a company that keep growing positively since their commencement date. Okay, that's all. Thank you.